Cody Ficklin Stadium, home. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. It'll be a draw. And the visitors start their day with nothing stuck at the line of scrimmage. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know what holds a special place in his heart? He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. He's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one. He wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go in, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Using his legs is Roberts. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Thought a way run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
As a defender, you use the sideline as the 12th man. That's another guy. You know that the play stops there. He can't make a catch. Great job on the wide receiver, fighting for his space, catching the ball, and staying in bounds.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down mark.
The wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes, and when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch. He got some positive yards.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, third and short, that choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do they know they're in field goal range, they can take the 3 points on the board.
They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on 4th down and short. Makes a grab enough for the first. And the Mountaineers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They go to the ground. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the offense. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and linebacker able to make a stop.
Wants to go up top. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face score. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Right down the boulevard. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, Dave. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. to throw. It's Aguilar. Tight end finds a soft spot. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Great time there on that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch as momentum takes him out of bounds.
On the ground, it's Roberts. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Back to throw, it's Aguilar. They're working that left side. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella. I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Going for 6. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown Mountaineers.
You never know how it happens, but it happens. Defenses lose sight of those big, huge, pass-catching tight ends. You can tell they're maybe bailing the play fake a little bit too much. Lost him for a second. He takes care of the rest and gets the touchdown.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
The short hands, it's Horn. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback size, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. You've seen it early in this game. They moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
To the air, it's Aguilar. He's going for it all. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. This is a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
They'll try to run. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Quarterback checking off. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. That has not closed as he got drilled trying to deliver it and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. That thing would have hit a screen in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they go back on top. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We've got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
The receiver on the jet sweep. The Mountaineers will keep this drive going.
And these jet sweeps used to be plays where you ran to try to trick them and get out wide and make big plays. But now, short yardage situations, you start to pack it in tight. Okay, I'll go out wide. I'll pick up my 5 to 10 yards and make it easy to get a first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arch with their football? A little ballet moment there. He'll throw on third down. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. He needed to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags in third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Horn. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. I don't think he was the primary receiver on the play, but when you get that open, you become the primary target.
You ain't lying. Great job. Credit to the quarterback seeing, because you have your primary guy you want to go to first. He sees him wide open, delivers the strike. That's the guy you shoot, and the guy that's open. Don't get hung up on that first guy all the time.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This defense just can't get it off the field. The offense unstoppable. Running back goes in motion. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Yeah, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get into the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll try to get outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson.
This offense knew coming into this game, they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they were able to execute the in route there.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete. They might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away. That's a smart move. We want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. And wait a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wide out in motion. Jet sweep trying to turn the corner. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State. A I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Quarterback checking the play. He'll start this drive firing. Snares it outside. It's Robinson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. The inside handoff. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Second and short now after that completion. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw, you can move guys with your eyes, that drag comes wide open, good throw, good catch, first down.
Oh no, the ball popped out. This could change things.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get him to crawl, and you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense is fortunate enough to cover that.
He's going to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Oh no, the ball popped out. He's got the ball and he'll try to pick up a few.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble. The offense jumped it.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. He's right on target. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking for a gap, it's Roberts. At the 35, he's loose. Off he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Man, this guy is such such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle hits Jackson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, App State! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.